The Orange County, California exodus. So let's talk about this SF Gate article that dropped regarding Orange County and real estate. Apparently, half of the county is thinking about leaving. They're citing that the cost of living is squeezing everyone. People are talking about an exodus, the affordability crisis, the whole parade. And yet, the housing market refuses to blink. The prices aren't dropping, and demand isn't drying up. It's like the Orange County market looked at everybody wanting to leave and said, okay, great, have fun, we'll send you a postcard. So the headlines say exodus, but the market data shows, we're good. The article points out something really interesting, that 50% of all residents say for the last 4 years, they've been wanting to move somewhere else. And for almost 80% of those, they say it's housing cost. Now, in any normal market, that kind of pressure would make prices buckle. But Orange County is not a normal market. Limited supply, built-out land, a line of people still waiting to come in. So you get this strange paradox. The locals want out, but the prices refuse to follow them. The market has zero sympathy. Orange County's median price is still well over $1 million. And the ultra luxury segment, well above $10 million. And the sales have doubled since last year. Doubled. So while half the county is Googling, where can I live for less than half my soul? The other half is writing 8-figure earnest money deposits like they're ordering appetizers. This is the Orange County economy. 2 realities, 1 zip code. Affordability is becoming a joke, not a metric. The article gives a perfect example. There's a brand new 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment available for rent for just about $6,000 a month. $6,000 to rent. At that point, you're not a tenant. You're a silent partner in your landlord's retirement plan. And this is supposed to be the affordable option compared to buying. This is why people are talking about leaving. Not because they want to, but because the math won't stop yelling at them. But as we know, prices don't care how you feel. Here's where the story gets interesting. Thinking about leaving doesn't actually reduce demand. Demand drops when people move out and there's no one left to replace them. But Orange County residents have a line of people right behind them waiting to move in. So even if 100,000 residents say they're done with it and they want to leave, the market barely shrugs. Supply is the real villain. But you can't expand the coastline. You can't snap your fingers and create more land. So the market stays tight and prices stay arrogant. The Inland Empire angle. My hometown. And here's the part that nobody talks about. Every time the coastal cities get too competitive, the Inland Empire gets a new wave. When Orange County sneezes, San Bernardino County gets a moving van. So if you're in my area thinking, maybe there's going to be some price relief, prices are going to go down. Nah, this actually sends more buyers inland. This is the same movie we've watched for more than 20 years. There's an equity problem that nobody wants to admit. The pressure in coastal communities isn't just the price tag. It's about what price pressure does to equity. When younger families can't get in, equity is locked up with older generations that have already bought. New buyers, even when they finally manage to purchase, are saddled with a loan that feels like a life sentence. We're seeing this in Orange County, and we're gonna keep seeing it. People hitting 60, downsizing, and still carrying a 30-year mortgage. The math simply doesn't add up the way it used to. There's a generational squeeze. You used to leave your kids a paid-off house. Now, in reality, it's this. Your kids inherit a property with a mortgage that looks like a car payment from the future. And it's not that families don't want to do the right thing. It's just that affordability is crushing the timeline. And the exodus narrative is misleading. So let's decode this clearly. Yes, people are talking about leaving. Yes, they're frustrated. Yes, affordability is a mess. But no, it doesn't mean that the market is actually softening. Not when local supply is empty and wealthy buyers are still flooding the market. Not when builders are faced with insane land costs and up against crazy zoning laws, and not when the California Coastal Commission has been underbuilding for decades. And yes, before anybody in my industry texts me, yes, I know I'm supposed to spin on this positively. And yes, I know some agent on here is drafting me a paragraph that they're going to send. And yes, I know Lender Dan, my best friend, is going to text me and say, Jeff, don't say it like that. But someone is going to have to start telling the truth without the sugarcoating. This article didn't lie, and neither will I. This is a demand problem, but the demand isn't disappearing. It's just relocating. So here's the bottom line. Orange County, it's expensive. People are frustrated, but the market is not collapsing because the secret isn't in sentiment, it's in supply. As long as the coastland remains in limited supply, demand stays high, and buyers keep flowing inland to the Inland Empire where I am, the OC market very well may stay bulletproof.